As a person from Chandpur originally, not simply originally, I was also born in there, Chandpur town, very close to Meghna River. I have a little bit of confession to make, and I'm also going to self criticize. So, it's one drawback we Chandpura people have. It's the tendency to seeking operation constantly. Maybe most people of Bangladesh do have it, but we Chandpura people, we have it, what should I say, in huge quantity on a large scale. Okay, take the education minister who Asanamo Asanul Haq Milon. Why do you think he jumped the other day at the National Congregation or what is the National Assembly building? He was in a hurry, definitely, but he also did that because he, although he is like 67 years old, he is still an attention seeker. And 20 to 25 years ago, when he was the state minister of education, he visited exam center to exam center by helicopter in search of whether students or examinees were copying. Why do you think he did this? He definitely had some good intention, but also at the same time he was an attention seeker, because it's in his blood. It's in our blood. With Chandpura people, I can give you many examples. Even I was that uh, even 10 to 15 years ago in huge quantity, in huge magnitude. But that day I realized that this is a shortcoming of us. I try to diminish it, I try to minimize it. I still have it to some extent. See, that's the reason I am recording these videos and trying to draw attention. Just kidding, okay. So let me give you a few other examples. You see, Nasiruddin Patwari. There's a saying about Chandpura people is that ওরা বেশ ভালো জমাইতে পারে. That means they can really make a good gathering and they can be center. Actually, it's a common tendency among us, the Chandpura people, is that we are at the center of the universe. Like once upon a time, I subconsciously thought that I was the center of the universe. So everyone had to pay attention to me. I still have it to some extent, but in a very small scale. I have got rid of it because I want to be a global citizen. Yeah, I may not be rich, I may not be good looking, but you see, I consider myself as a global citizen, just not a Bangladeshi or a Chandpura guy. So I have to get rid of all the limitations, the psychological or mental limitations, behavioral or other limitations. In order to be a global citizen or a global figure, you don't have to be rich or you don't have to be good looking. Take Islam's prophet Muhammad, for example. Okay, see, I'm not exactly Muslim, so I don't have to mention peace be upon him after I'm agnostic. Okay, there's a difference between uh, atheists and agnostics. You will get to know that later. You already know that, I will explain later. So he's a global figure. He was a poor person, and but he became a global figure. And Jesus became a global figure. Newton, Einstein, all these people, they became a global figure. So I also consider myself a global, not currently a global figure, but a global citizen at the moment, and maybe someday I will be a global figure. No, I do not want to be famous that way. If I have the content or a talent to be famous, I will be that on way. I don't have to push. Okay. Well, there's a difference between being a global figure and a global citizen. I'm just a global citizen, that's all. Okay, so Nasiruddin Patwari, he became the center of attention in Dhaka 8 constitution, and he really Some people appreciated him because he could have, all the time he had fun. Whatever he said became a comedy, a comic. And this that way he really sought a lot of attention. But at the same time, many people hate him. Many people uh, called him names because they knew that he was a yeah. Actually, when you are a candidate for a constitution, you have to draw attention, no problem. But he really, overdid it. Just because it's in his nature, and I can mention other people that you may not know. One of Bhutians, was from section B and he was from section A. His name was Siam, a person with this problem. I don't know what is that called. Okay, he was also very much attention. He thought that he was the center of universe. His attitude showed that, and also his friend Ashik from Kumilla. He also said something once upon a time, which established that actually Asif, yeah, I mean Sam was an attention seeker. Later, while I worked for Punjabi publications, there I met a lady from Chandpur, Matlab Upazila. She was also an attention seeker actually. The way she behaved, actually, she had looks. I confess that, but actually, what should I say? I shouldn't be that much personal. Actually, I have seen a lot of people from Chandpur, and at around 2016 or even later, when I have plenty of time to think what really happened in my life, what things happened. That's when I came to realize a few points. And among those points was this one that we Chandpuriya people, we are attention seeker. To great level. It's not in the normal or healthy level anymore. So this is. Now, why am I confessing it? Confessing that it's because I need to, you know, you will maybe the yeah education minister is very popular, right? When he jumped in the National Assembly building because he you think he was in hurry. He did that partially. He was really in hurry, and partially because he wanted to show off. People who are attention seekers, they like to show off, like I am showing off now my English skills and how much I know about everyone, even the Chandpuriya people, Bhuetians. Okay, and actually I'm going to create another video where I'm going to say that actually Mr. Education Minister, he is an average student. While he was a student, he was an average one, so he doesn't know anything about education policy. He doesn't know that actually notebooks, guidebooks, and coaching centers, these things can never be banned. Even if we ban them, they will rise again because they are the backbones of education of our country. Okay, so recently he said that there will be no coaching center in Bangladesh. He said that because that's another stunt, that's another show off. That's the way he wants to draw attention once again, right before the SSC exam starts. Okay, thank you guys. Maybe some of you will consider me a screwhead, tapchira, and some of you will call me an attention seeker, a show off. Okay, whatever you like to call me, go ahead, call that. Thank you for your time.